Hello, hello. Can everybody hear me? Alright, so I'm seeing my stream well. Dark Lord Aaron and Thunderlane, welcome to the stream! So, today I'm back in Alpha 7.6, and I'm going to be trying to continue some of what I've been working on. Now, last time, I'm pretty sure it was last time, my small vessel was kind of destroyed. And what did I call that? Did I even have that saved? I don't remember. I think I did save it, but I don't remember what it was, because I think I went back to a previous save and then saved the thing. I think I just called it the Ray. Yeah, the Ray, and I've got a Mark 1, Mark 2, and Mark 3 that I have modified. So, the Ray Mark 1 is the basic Ray that I had before, and then Mark 2 is a level 12 one. Jim Dog, welcome to the stream! And I think I'm going to work on, let's see, I could go ahead and try to do the Ray Mark 3, which has homing rockets as well. And the Ray Mark 3, I believe all of them except, I think the Ray Mark 1 is just basic iron. Mark 2 is iron and is what do you call it? Hardened steel. And so is the Ray Mark 3. But I think I'm going to go ahead and take the Ray Mark 3 into the factory and see if we can get some resources to build this up. Let's see. Now, the primary things that I need are iron, which I'm almost there, because I threw everything that I got from the Ray back in here. Copper, silicone, iron. I think I may have some stuff left in here as well. Yeah, I've got some stuff left in here. I don't know why that's not in a fridge. Stuff that I need to put these in the fridge. Stuff that I salvaged from the Ray when it got destroyed. I can put these back in here, and I'll just put those in there for now. Okay. So the primary thing, like I said, that I'm going to need is iron. I've almost got that. I need some sathium, cobalt, zascosium, and erystrum are the biggest things that I might not be able to accomplish. Because I have very little of each. Let's see, if I put the power coils in here, it brings it up to 57 and 49, which means I need about 10 more power coils. I could try to go into space and kill some space drones to get more of that. And also, I don't have a whole lot of sathium either. But let me go ahead. I've got those, which might finish my sathium and iron. Let's see, do I have anything else that requires zascosium and erystrum? I don't think so. So if I put this in here, that'll finish my sathium requirement. Capacitor device. That'll just be like a little steel iron thing. Cobalt, and the main thing I need now is cobalt and iron plus those power coils. And I've got plenty of cobalt and iron. So let's make up some of these. 3 and 2. So to get that, I'm going to need just under 50. So that'll be 30. That should be 45 right there. 45 cobalt ingots. If my math was correct, which I think it was. My stream seems to be lagging on my end, but I don't know if it's just my Wi-Fi like it was before. Is anyone else besides Thunderlane having problems with my stream? If so, I'll restart my computer. Oh, I just need one more cobalt. Let me just do one more of these. Okay. So there we go. Now I just need a little bit of iron. Then we're going to go see if we can get some power coils for the iron. Actually, why don't I just head into space and see if I can kill some space drones. I'm going to need a space suit, which I believe all my space suits are in there. I don't think I put them in here. Did I put space suits in here? Put a spacesuit in here, a light spacesuit. Do I have a heavier spacesuit just in case I get shot? I can make one with this. Let's see. If I really want to do this, I'm going to have to do that. So I'll have some armor. I'll move really slow on the ground in here, but when I get into space, I'll be fine. And I've got a light suit there and a regular medium armor there. Okay. Now, I've got plenty of ammo for my weapons, all of my weapons. My handheld weapons, anyway. Oh, look, it's raining. I suppose I heard the thunder, I just didn't, you know, think, oh, rain. One thing I did after the last time, I believe, and I may not have mentioned this, is that I put out cannons all around the mountain here. Wow, now my game's lagging a bit. I put cannons all around the mountain here, so if I get attacked by any direction, I should at least be able to shoot the cannons. Or, like, shoot the drones with the cannons. Alright, so let's just head straight up into space and see if we can find some space drones. Alright, we're in space. I'm going to head out towards the ring. Now, this may be one of the last times I actually play this save game, because Alpha 8 is the experimental, is already on phase 3, and I'm estimating, my own personal estimations based on previous alphas, especially previous even alphas, is that within the next month, Alpha 8 will go live. Now, that's just my own estimate. That's not from no official source or anything, but that's just a guess. And so I might only get to do this save game 1 or 2 more times before it becomes obsolete. But hopefully, when I do start a full Alpha 8 live stream, once it's out of experimental, we'll be able to emulate some of the building techniques that we've used here. And of course, now that I've got the Ray as a saved file, I should be able to load those up in any other save game relatively easily, provided I have the levels, of course. It's possible that there aren't any drones left out here, but there should be a couple, I think. And of course, if there is, they might not have Erythroman's Ascosium, so I might have to see if I can go back to one of the low arrays that doesn't need it. Because the Erythroman's Ascosium, I believe, are for the homing missiles. Which I don't currently have actually any ammo for, but I do have a little bit of ammo for the regular missile launchers. So, you know, I would just I'll probably just have to upgrade those. Although I don't know what other changes I made to the Ray between Mark 2 and 3. I don't remember because I did this last week. And it's going to suck if I kill a couple of space drones. None of them have the power coils on them. That would suck. Means I would have to actually go base raiding again. Which I could do, I suppose. Just I would need, you know, I'd have to take the raid to do that. Unless I go after things in the abandoned mine, but I don't think there's any Erythroman's Ascosium left in there. It looks like I may have killed all the drones in this sector. I mean, I could always check just by going in the control panel and checking the entities, but that's a little bit cheaty, and I try not to cheat if I can help it. I use the control panel a lot in creative mode because, well, it's creative mode. But, alright, so there is, I believe, the actual drone base. Okay, here we go, here we go. That up there, I believe, is the drone base. This over here is a space drone. I'm going to hide this behind this asteroid here. Like so. Get as close as I can. And now I should be able to come around here. See if I can find that space drone. There it is. And once I can get closer to the space drone, I should be able to shoot it within 150 meters. Although I believe its range is like half a kilometer? So I'm going to have to dodge some plasma blasts. It sees me already. If it was a laser drone, I'd be in trouble because I can't dodge those anymore. I can dodge plasma just by zigzagging. Going down and up. You'll notice it's and there we go. One volley of, or I guess one spread of missiles. And we have no power coils. Alright, back to the mini-pod, I suppose. Alright, and I want to avoid the station if I can help it, because if I get too close to that station, it's going to start shooting at me as well, and I think it has laser cannons on it. Of course, if I did go after it, it would probably spawn some drones. If it is, in fact, the drone base. There's a silicon asteroid. Let's waypoint that just to keep track of it. It's always nice to keep track of asteroids because you never know when you're going to need them. And if I need to remember where that station is, it's near the silicon asteroid. And here's another one. Looks like that's a copper asteroid. Is that a drone? That's a drone. I see a drone. Alright, I'm going to come over, hide the mini-pod behind this asteroid here. Hope it doesn't get in range. Ah! Let's just hide it down in this little crater here. There we go. Okay. There's another asteroid over there. I see you, plasma drone. You got anything good for me? It's too bad the space plasma drones don't count as plasma drones to destroy enemy drones. That is an ion asteroid. Hey, Plasma, you see me? You see me now? Yeah, get within the 1 kilometer of the plasma drones and they tend to actually see you. Come on, I missed a lot of that. Okay. It's odd that fighting plasma drones in space, you can actually do a lot better outside of your ship than you can inside the ship, usually. And again, no power coils. I need to actually find... Where's the minipod? There's the minipod. I need to find some more Aristerman's Ascosium, probably. It'd be interesting if you could like upgrade your suit so that it can go faster in space. I know you can with the jetpack boost. I think the jetpack boost will do it. And I'm pretty sure the EVA also does. But I mean, like, upgrade it with like a super jetpack or something so that you could like go almost like I would say go at least hover vessel speed, you know, but whatever. There is a freighter right there. That may not be a freighter. That may be That may be the carrier, but I think that's a freighter because I think it is too close. No, that's definitely the carrier. It looks like a carrier to me. It's funny how in the multiplayer the carrier is stationary, but in single player the carrier moves back and forth on like a little circular trajectory. If I don't find any more drones, or if I don't find any drones with any, what do you call them? Oh, I didn't even label that iron asteroid. I want to label this Promethium asteroid. If I don't find any drones with any power coils or enough by the time I get back over here to this copper, or this cobalt asteroid, I'll just head home and spawn in the Mark II. Because I'm pretty sure just about the only difference between the Mark II and the Mark III is the missile launchers. Alright, so I think that's it for the drones in here. I'm going to head on back to Akua and head back to base. So right below me, I've got MS Titan crash parts and a little other thing that I could take a look at. One thing I do like about Alpha 8 is that the 3 parts of the Crash Titan are all right next to each other. And I mean, even here they're relatively close. Like you got the back part there, you got the front part over there, and you got the mid part over here. But in Alpha 8, they're all, I'd say, about half those distances. Like you could fit them all like within this lake area pretty much. At least in one of my current ones that I'm the one that I'm doing that I just restarted for phase 3. And the planets are a lot bigger. So that's one thing that I really like. Alright, so we're back in here. Uh-oh. Okay. I was going to say, if that thing looks like it came back, filled back over, that's going to be bad. But it looks fine. Alright. Well, actually, I'm really going to need to spawn it in up here. Where's my... Where's... Oh. It's an illusion. It's camouflaged. I can't go down anymore. Okay, so let us back out. And then let's come down at a different angle and see if I can get it to look like it dug out. Yes? No? Well, I have to I'm gonna have to back out and reload the game, it looks like. Alright, you park right here. Let's see. Can my drone get in there? No, my drone cannot get in there. Okay. Let's just do this. Resume. Okay, everything looks like it should be good now. There we go. Let's just do this. Okay. The Ray Mark II to factory. I need more iron. Alright, so it's going to take 8 minutes to make the Mark II Ray. During this time, I'm going to want to start digging. I don't have my drill. I'm going to have to go get my drill. Because I'm really going to want to start digging down towards the rover, down that way. And apparently it's really cold in my mini pod. Let me head back down this way and get the drill. Yeah. I believe I left the drill on the rover. Yeah, right there. Drill. I've got drill charges, so that's all I should need. And what I'm going to end up doing probably is having an elevator shaft come down. I don't know exactly how far, like, and where it'll come down. But I do know it's going to take a bit to get it down here. Let's head on back up here. Okay. So the Akua rover is down this direction. So what I'm going to really need to do, I believe, is it this direction that I need to go down, or that direction? That direction. Well, that direction's where I'm going to need to go down eventually. So let's see. Let's just start heading out this way and down. Because if I'm not mistaken, if I head straight out this way, I will actually get to, I might have to go down a little bit. But what I want to do, and let me go ahead and do this. Connect to the hideout. What I want to connect... Is it actually that cold underground? Wow. I want to connect out to here. Out to this plateau right here. And I don't know if I want to come out onto this, or I think I want to come out like right here. But I don't have a basis, like a icon to connect to so that I can see the different levels. So I think what I'm going to do, just for purposes of that, let's see, I should have, I've got, I don't know if I can do consoles. Alright, I want to put a couple of these down and then show them on the console. I can use the Akua rover as a source of height, but what I really want to do, I want to connect, let's do you. I want you to be shown on the HUD so that I can see about the level. Now I got to remember that that is like one block up, or it's in between the blocks. So, and that's going to be on the right, and on the left over here. Actually, can I just do these doors? Yeah, if I just do these two doors, and remember that automatic door is above the two doors, I can get in between them when I come down. So you don't have to show on the HUD anymore. Okay. And while I'm here, let me grab that door that I saw in here, because I might want to put you down. I've got more concrete blocks just in case I need them. Okay. Now let's come back up here. And down. Ow. I think I may have damaged something. But not on there. Oh, and I'm going to have to read... Grr. Okay. Since I'm building, I'm going to have to redo all these anyway. Because every time I switch from experimental to non-experimental, I have to redo all those. Understood. Okay. Now let's come back out. I know I just flew in here, but I want to come out and down to here. Let's land, whoa, up here. Okay. Now I'm pretty sure that what I want to do is I want to start I want a door to come like out from here, from this area or something, if I do this, let me put this down here, and then if I have the door come out from there, like so. I might change that, but just for temporary height determination. Height and location. If I come back in here and down, that is almost the perfect height. Because that's like right there. So if I extend this straight out, I should actually be able to get right there. Okay, the blueprint is fully completed. Let's move you out of the way. And now I can spawn in the Mark II ray right there. Okay, now the Mark II ray has a total of 6 Gatling guns and 4 rockets. 4 rocket launchers on it. It's made out of hardened steel and is made primarily for combat. Now, it does have a sensor. Yeah. So if I just come up straight, I can open the door and access everything in there. It's a little bit more difficult to get up into it, but I can access everything that I need to, from the fuel tank all the way around to the warp drive tank and everything in it, just from standing down here on the ground. So that the doors are primarily to prevent damage to the stuff on the inside. What I also considered doing was putting an additional door on the outside or a ramp or something, but I think 2 doors ought to be good. 1 door goes away relatively quickly, especially if I use the standard doors, but 2 doors seems like it would be a better thing. So in any case, let's access the fuel tank. Go ahead and throw those in there, and let us turn off your flight systems, which I don't think everything is geared to. No, let's go ahead, redo this, and then recalculate the flight systems. We're going to want to turn all those off. All those off, because I had to relocate some of the flight systems, some of the thrusters. As you can see, I've got some more powerful thrusters over there and over there, as well as this one here. And I believe I only had those and some large ones, and yeah. But now I've got, you know, better ones there, or medium ones, or whatever. But now you can actually turn off. I think I turned the whole actual base off there. You need to turn back on. Good. And now let's continue on digging out this tunnel towards this door. I think I'm going to have to dig out this way a bit. But I might want to go a little to the right of that door. I think what I really ought to do now is start digging from that door. Whoa! From that door. And start digging inward, since I know it's almost perfectly level there. So, to determine exactly where I want this, let's see, if I land here, now, I don't know if I want the door right there or if I'm going to have it one back. Let's go ahead and put the rest of these down like so, and like so. Drones are on their way to attack the base. That's fine by me. Let's put one more out this direction. And then bring this into here. Let's do a flattening over this way. This way I can have a flat outlook. Like so, and I think what I want to do is this. Whoa. Go ahead and land on here. And let's see what the drone view looks like. Okay, it's coming out this way a bit. If I do this, put this all the way down, and then put this over like so, that should fill most of it, with the exception of this line right here, which I need to fill like that and that. So now we've got a basically straight drop down here. I want to bring you all the way out to here like that. And then, oh, there come the drones. Over here, instead of a full thing, I'm going to do this like so. And then this. Why are you not shooting? Why are my turrets not shooting? I don't know why my turrets weren't even on. That seems to be a problem every time I load the game. Whoa! Oh no, oh no, 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 jump, back up, back up. Ah! Ugh. Okay. Mountain scaling without a, ah! Ow. Well, crap. Okay. Do I have a med kit? I've got that. Okay, so fortunately, the physics on this game are not extremely realistic, and you can just jump up a mountain. Okay. Stop me right here. And then There we go. And give me that back. Okay. So, as I was saying before my things decided they didn't want to work, we can do this out to here, and then this out like that, and then we've got this little overhang that's relatively well supported. Back here, I think I'm gonna keep this out to here, which is where that starts, and then we'll just bring this down and out. And that should go right in there. And then this will, of course, come over to here. There. Now that's just going to be the base platform. The door to it, I believe I do want it right over here. But I think I want it right here instead of right there. So we'll put these there. Go ahead and give me that. We will put this here, like so. This, like that. And then probably want to do this, that, and that. Now let's see, if I flatten this straight out, I might have to do a few more blocks on either side. Yeah, just to fill in these, like so. But I'm going to keep flattening straight back into the mountain. And hopefully we will find a point where that can join with the other thing. And I might have to just do this. There we go. And let's see how this looks from back here. I think this is going to have to continue in like so, and this at least here, just so that it looks like a decent dig into the building or into the wall. And then might just want to leave this like this. Just like that, with a little bit of rock on top. Or let's just dig this back just a little bit, like that. There we go. That looks a bit better. And more than likely what I'm going to do is I'm going to have glass around here, glass walls. Night, Thunderlane. I'm probably going to have glass walls around the entire thing so that it can be a valid outlook. I might bring this side out a bit like I did over there, but for now I'm just glad I got this positioned so I can start digging into here. So let's see, if I just continue digging with the flattening tool, hopefully eventually I will get them to connect. Alright, so I'm getting a little bit hungry. Got a fridge here. One of these tier 2 fridges. There we go. The damaged one has my food in it. Okay, and just want to make sure that what I did there doesn't stick out over here. Nope, good. Okay, so we can keep digging in. I don't know how much further we have to dig. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put the door over here. And I'm going to make it be this kind of door, right like that. And that will eventually, this entire area will eventually be, you know, filled in, so it will be interior. In fact, let me see if I can go ahead, constructor. I've got iron, I've got silicone. What I really would like is to use either armored windows like this or the new windows in Alpha 8, but I can't do that yet. So I'm just going to have it make as many of those as it can, up to 500. And we're going to keep on digging. Wow, it is 0 degrees underground like this. That's a little interesting. It's like 16 degrees here. As long as I'm on, touch the ground and I go to 0. That's weird. I think what I want to do is now I want to come over here and start just a little bit this way. Hey, Whistleot, welcome to the stream. Oh, you Mesmo, I missed your thing up there. Welcome. It's funny how it seems like the flattening tool actually digs better than the actual digging tool. It just flattens it instead of digging a big hole, which kind of is what I wanted right here. Okay, so the ray is 78 meters away. Guess I can see it once I get within 80 meters. Yeah, drones are on their way, which is fine now that I have my turrets activated. Did my turrets... I've still got 8 turrets. Alright, I've still got all 6 cannon turrets. That one just took a little bit of a beating last time before it actually activated. Okay. We ought to be getting relatively close to where the edge of the thing that I was at. Might want to come over one more to the right. I don't know. I might just want to continue straight this way until I get there. Okay. How far away are we from the door? 66 meters. So we're actually only about a little over halfway there. Too cold. Okay. So what I want to do now, if I come back out, am I going to get warmer? Nope, it looks like exteriorly is too cold. So there we go. Alright, looks like the attack drones actually got killed this time by the turrets, which is good. Alright, so now I should be able to head back in here and keep on working. Not entirely sure how straight I want to make this. I might want to start angling up a bit. And once I get this to bust through the into the cavern that I've got the thing up there on, I ought to be able to decide how to get it down here. It would be interesting if you had something like the ore scanner. Okay, that is the bottom there. Or is that the top? That's the bottom. It'd be interesting if you had something akin to the ore scanner that wow, okay. Let me... and see if we can get in there. Something that you had that would be akin to the ore scanner that would let you... I actually have this on. Okay, so I started digging through here when in reality it comes up right about here. Actually comes over a bit further to the right, but what we can do, I can close this off here because I'm going to be closing it off anyway. let's get you closed off. Not there, but there. Okay. And then have this start going down. Now, not entirely sure where I want to end this. I might just have this wall come all the way down to the ground, except for over here. Because I could do that. I might also have it be like one wider and have it come to the ground in like a box rather than the tube. But we'll figure that out later. For now, I want to connect these two things here. See, is that just a 1x1 or is that even wider? That's wider. So here's what I'm going to want to do. Let me put this back on here. And then right here. Give me those. And what I'm going to do is start a ramp going down. I'll probably replace the ramp with stairs. Let's come on down here. Let's fill in all of this just to make sure it's stable. And then this side as well. That's going to come out to there. And this is going to come up to there. And then we should have this come diagonally down like so. Okay. And then these will be flat blocks here and there. Okay. So now I just want to dig this, make sure we can get all the way back up. And then from here, we're gonna put ceilings all the way down. So there and here. And then here and there. And then just there, there, there. This all the way down this way. Like so. This all the way down this way, like so. That all the way down this way, like so. And we're probably going to want that to continue all the way down there, because we really don't need anything but a small corridor down to about here. And I'll probably make these corridors similar to the ones in similar to the ones in the rest of the base. Okay. Single wide corridor all the way down to here. Here, I believe we're going to want to just widen it out like this. And then flatten it out like that. And then over there we'll probably... So what I'm going to want to actually do now is those automatic doors are like right there. Let's see, if I get right over top of them, it'll be like over here. So what I'm going to do... I'm going to actually make this room right here be the elevator room. And what I'm going to do with the elevator room is, let's see. Let us do that. And then right there is where the elevator is going to be going down. Then I'll probably put some, sort of signs up and stuff directing you to different locations. But right here is where the elevator is going to go. Now, it's got a long ways to go to get down there, but I believe it should be like right between the two doors there, a little bit further away from them though. But let's see, what I really need, did you make up all of these? Not yet. Oh, I've got to turn it off here. Go ahead and make those two. And then give me, do I have elevators? I don't have elevators yet. Base. Elevator blocks. Give me 100 elevator blocks. I will probably not use the 100, but I will probably need about that. So, alright, out here what I'm going to want to do, and this is just so that I can have some exterior things. I want this and this to come out like so. So I can put the whatchamacallums on the outside. I don't know what to do to that. I might just leave it. So I can put the walls on the outside. The glass walls. So that I'll have more room on the interior. Alright, so now here... I want to start by putting this, that, and that there. Here come the drones. And then up here, I'm going to put what should I do over here? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that here as well. And over here, I'm going to have the walls be like so, out to here, and like that. I don't know exactly. I'm going to go ahead and just put this here. And then the rest around this is going to be glass all the way around. This, I can, let's see, I can put this over to here. And that's probably, yeah, the integration on that is going to be structurally unsound unless I do this. If I put this there, it'll shore up the rest of that. So now I can put this here, there. Actually, I want this there, and then this on top here. And then I should be able to connect this back. Ah, that's what I was afraid of. Alright, let me connect this there. And then if I put these on here, I should be able to connect them like that and be okay. Inside here, if I do this, that should help. Like that. And this is going to have to be that with a full block here. Like that. And then I want this to start angling like that. And and that. So that when I put the glass ceiling on there, it'll be fine. Let me go ahead and put these there to shore those up. And then one more here. Like so. What I really ought to do the same thing over here. Okay, yeah. Give me that. And then take all this. Out to here, but I want this to remain. These are going to stay these walls. Like so. Now everything should be pretty good. Except for like right there, but that should shore up once I get the top thing going. I'm gonna put this here and here, even though I'm gonna be using these along here. Or should I just use those? And yeah, I probably should just use this and do that. And then here I should do that. No, because I don't know. No, get rid of that. Alright, let's start putting these down. And what I wanted for these is I wanted them to be vertical like this. Yeah. There. Not there, but I'll remove you momentarily. And I want to make sure that these are as well. There. Perfect. Nearly perfect. Give me that one and that one. And what I'm going to need to do over here even though that doesn't connect to anything, I'm going to need to do that. And that. And this here should be fine. Like that. Oh, and over here you can go ahead and end like that. Alright. Now, what I'm going to want to do, I want to put this there. I want to put this here. And then these angles will fill the top here. I'm not positive I even have an angle that can fill this angle. I can fill that. I guess I'm gonna have to use this until I can get until they create a glass version of it. The sad thing is these aren't gonna be stable unless in the corners here I do something like that. I might as well do that in all the corners, just for uniformity. Okay. Now I should be able to string this out to here. Hopefully to get this all the way over to here. Not quite, but if I do this, that's weird. They don't look stable, but we'll see. And then this over to there. And then if I put these up here, I should be able to get a fully enclosed Oh, that is not where you were meant to go. That's not where you were meant to go. Grr. Come on. Okay. Give me you and you. There. Now it should all be fully enclosed, and I should just have to do, yeah. Once I get this done, everything should be perfect. There we go. Now I've just got to color and texture it and put some stuff in here, but we've got the basic start of our lounge observatory area that connects back here to our other area. And it's basically enclosed. It's not completely enclosed. If it were completely enclosed, we would have a much better temperature thing. Let's see. I'm going to need some more food. Let's see. Oh, you got all 100 of those? Cool. So now, we're just going to dig down. Because we're going to put these here. Now, I'm not going to put one on the top. That's where the door is going to go. But I'm just going to want to dig basically straight down. CN77, welcome to the stream. And Jason Getstern, welcome to the stream. I love designing base builds, and building bases is one of the things that I'm actually really, really good at. This is my first major underground build, and unfortunately when Alpha 8 hits, whenever that is, it'll be completely useless. Unless they let me continue this save game, which I might do if it's allowed. I might just continue from here and use some of the some of the updates, but since it's a major planet update, I probably want to just restart with a whole new planet and everything. I'd probably start on the basic Akua and everything anyway, but I would just, have a larger Akua to start on. Oh! Ow. Okay, so what I'm going to want to do at this point... Let's continue this down. And up. Because I want an enclosed elevator. Oh look, here come the drones. Let's see, I wonder if I drilled basically straight down. And then sent my drone back up to build the elevators. Would that build faster? I actually like how big the planets are in Alpha 8. Because I've been wanting them to make giant planets, more realistic sized planets, although their planets aren't yet realistic sized. They're like, the largest planet they have isn't even as big as Earth, I don't believe. Alright, so I can't spawn my drone. What if I did this? There we go. And then you build down from there. All right. And sometime I might start building, if I continue this, I might start building different levels off of this that are just like underground levels. And use this as my central elevator shaft. Yeah, the larger planets that they have do feel quite barren. You know, at least what they have so far, they really ought to put like twice as many POIs on them as they have. But I do like the ability to build out in the middle of nowhere far enough away that you don't have to worry about any POIs. Okay, food, not food processor, fridge. Okay. This is an extremely long elevator shaft. Although, I believe I actually have a capital vessel that I've been working on that's actually a space station that has a longer central shaft. Yeah, they do need alien cities for Alpha 8. I actually was working on Xerax cities. I don't know if anyone's followed or seen that it was a live stream that I did some creative building for a campaign that I've been working on. But I actually worked on Xerax cities that were basically like giant POIs that had various different it was like used a what do you call it? They all had like the same base with variations of different locations for the same types of buildings, and it was modularly built, sort of, but the cities had like 20-something turrets all around the walls and everything. It was really, really nasty. Yeah, I really like the new planet generation and solar system generation, and the fact that you can use it to create specific planets, specific terrain. What do you call them? I guess they are terrain files. So that you can make like use the planets to create specific planets. It's really interesting. Use the random generated planets and then modify them a bit to make your own playfields. There you go. Yeah, if you want to see what's going on with Alpha 8 so far, you should check out my my current Let's Play playthrough of Alpha 8 Experimental. That'll give you an idea, even though it's extremely buggy. But at least they finally got it so the spiders actually do damage. And you can use your personal drone again. Yeah, I know. The repair to blueprint is really nice. See, we're almost down to the level of the automatic doors, I think. Minaj, Death Grip, welcome to the stream! Yeah, right now we got some hot drilling action going on right now. We're trying to get the elevator down to the level of those automatic doors there, which looks like I'm almost there. I might have to go down just a little bit more because remember those dots are actually like up on that portion of it, on the top of it. So I need to drill down a little bit further. I wish you could get the height of things without actually using the cheat mode. Because if I could figure out what height the Akua rover is at... Let's see, is it in the registry at all? No, I don't think so. Because if you could see what height they're actually at the time, then I would be able to... and like have like some sort of GPS or whatever to tell you what height you're at, it would be awesome. Well, the thing about the mining CV is the fact that it still had the core, it still had everything. Alright, so I think I'm about at the level of the automatic doors. I'm going to actually start drilling towards them. And let me do the flattening. And I'm going to start flattening towards them. And if I'm a little bit above them, that's okay. And if I'm below them, that's okay too. Yeah, shields would be really nice if they ended up adding it into the game. Yeah, if you could use a GPS function to determine your, you know, at least your height and your coordinates, then you could determine the coordinates of things without using the control panel, and you know, you'd be like, oh, I have my this thing is over here, well, I can go find it, you know, and yeah. Yeah. You see, what I wish they would have is like a actual terrain generator that would generate sci-fi level terrain, like roads and the like, so that instead of just flattening out, you know, roads and the like, you can actually flatten it out and then pave it and make it look like a road on the planet, and like give some sort of bonus to, like, I don't know, hover vessel speed or something when you're on it, you know, saying like, you know, it increases the hover vessels, I don't know. But something that where you could make ground travel faster so that you wouldn't have to use small vessels for basically everything. So I'm basically coming in like right between the two doors, which is going to be nice. I think I want to go down a little further. Alright, let's go straight over to this door here and then to the one on the other side as well. I think what they ought to do is have like one of the alpha updates be like a complete rework of the hover vessel system, where it changes it from hover vessels to ground vessel. You start off with wheels on it, and you upgrade those eventually to hover vessels, and there we go. And expand the level requirements so that like you'll probably get hover capability at like level 7, which is where you normally get small vessel capability. And then you would want to get small vessel capability at like level 10, and then and you know, then capital vessels, you know, probably around a level 12 or 15, and expand, you know, to larger and larger types of there we go. Okay, so now that I've flattened out these, I'm going to go ahead and start work on the room that's going to connect these two doorways. So I think I want to go ahead and take that, flatten this straight out to here. Okay, so these corridors, yeah, these corridors aren't the same length, which is fine. I think I already knew that. So now I can flatten this out straight back to the elevator. I think that's actually what they did, tossing in bits and pieces of the game to see what players thought, because they're like, we've got the ideas, these are what we want to do, let's see what our players think, and then they put it in the game. And, you know, players give their feedback. If they don't, if an overwhelming amount of players don't like a feature, they remove it or alter it so that players can use it. You know, so that players do like it. You see, I would like it if instead of drone attacks, what they did is, yeah, they had some drone attacks, but occasionally instead of a drone attack, they would send like troop transports to your base and drop off enemy soldiers, and you had to fight, you know, enemy soldiers and make the troop transports like 100 times tougher. Because right now you can take them out with cannon turrets just about as easily as a drone. Not quite as easily. They're about 5 times the health as a drone. But still, if you've got 5 cannon turrets, you know, you're going to take out a troop transport like, you know, no problem. But if you have like, or even have enemy drop pods drop enemy, you know, troops on your base and, you know, at the outside of your base. Like, basically start off with a few drone attacks, and once the drone attacks are useless, once you can basically just let your cannons take care of drone attacks, then have alien, like, alien things try to take care of your turrets. So, like, if you had, say, just, you know, a few cannon turrets, then they should send in, like, a bomber that, you know, can come in and targets your cannon turrets and does massive damage, but only to turrets or something like that, just to make it so that turrets aren't, you know, You don't just deck out your base with turrets and that's it. Okay. I think we're almost done with this elevator. Once I get it fully enclosed, the temperature should, well, once I get the full thing fully enclosed, I'm going to have to do a little bit of extra building downstairs and upstairs. But once I get this elevator done, I'm going to call it a stream because I'll have been streaming for about 2 hours. Why am I using that? I need to use this. Okay. Okay. There we go. So now we've got an elevator that is completely... what do you call it? Completely built, I suppose. Then up here I'm going to put a door, and down there I'm going to put a door. Since I don't have to worry about oxygen, I'm probably going to put a sealed door so that I can basically have a insulation type thing down here while I'm still working up there. Now I want this corridor to be 3 wide. It may not be as tall as I put those up there, but we'll see. The one thing about Alpha 8 Experimental that really bothers me right now is the major lag at nighttime. Because even though they said they should have fixed it, I'm still having that problem. Okay, I want to make this out to here. Which should be like out to here as well. And then that and that will be the walls. And I'll probably make this area 2 high and then have that part go up to a 3 high. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode, or call this a stream. I want to thank everybody for joining me today and for hanging out with me. It's been a lot of fun. The major downside with the drones also taking forever to get to your base after the warning, I haven't had that problem because, like, I'll have the warning and the drones get to the base in like 5 minutes. So it may just be that the base that I had was just lucky enough to be close enough to the drone base, or something else, I don't know, but I haven't had that problem yet. But we'll see, because I'm gonna have to start building a base on my Let's Play, because I had a little bit of a power issue with the solar panels after the end of my last recording, which I'll put the recordings up Monday and Tuesday. I guess that's tomorrow and the day after. But I replaced the power capacitor, the solar capacitor, and it no longer generates solar power. And I can't get it to generate solar power. But oddly enough, the solar capacitor acts as a generator for fuel usage. So, because even without a generator attached, it was using fuel out of my fuel tank, which is weird. But in any case, I'm going to go ahead and call this a stream. I hope everybody enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for joining me. Next week when I do this, I'm probably going to finish this area right here and try to get this all connected, and probably do some building back in this area, which, you know, I've got a decent amount of area between here and there, connecting this. So I don't know if I'm going to take out parts of this and make like an observatory to observe into the generator room, or if I'm going to turn that into something else. I don't know. But because I've got the basic necessities of a base with the med station, the cargo station, the living quarters, and the engineering station, along with a garden and a landing platform, a hover vessel bay, and a small vessel bay now. So I think I'm probably also soon going to texturize the hover vessel bay, because it just looks kind of, well, concrete. So in any case, thank you for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button for me. And if you guys want to see more Empyrion Galactic Survival, go ahead and subscribe. I'm KnowItAllDM. And as always, y'all have a good day now.